All right. Well, Triple G versus Willie Monroe Jr. My afterthoughts on the fight. All right. Anybody seen my prediction video or heard it or however you want to dissect it? I said that Triple G would probably most likely win, but he would have to dig deep back into his amateur style to go ahead on and do it. And in all fairness, that's what he did at first, because in the first two rounds, that's how he was able to cut off the ring. He was able to cut off the ring against Willie Monroe. You can tell the strategy. Willie Monroe wanted to come out, and he wanted to, move around the ring and everything like that. But I think Golovkin was good at controlling distance. But and then that's when them two knockdowns came. I mean, he got Florida. I thought that Monroe was done. I really did thought he was done. But he made it. But he made it out. And the third and fourth rounds, I thought that Willie Monroe did his thing. I thought he won those two rounds. I thought he won rounds 3 and 4. Because he switched up his style. Instead of trying to move around the ring, he went to the inside. He went to the inside and fought Golovkin on the inside. I like that. I like how he switched that game plan up, because he was smothering Golovkin and he was in his chest. And he found some real success there. And I think the mark of a great boxer is not only your ability to move from on the outside, right? But it's also your ability to be able to dodge punches while you're in the pocket, and that's exactly what Monroe did. I think it was a great learning experience for Monroe, because I kind of think at 19-1, I mean, let's just be honest, at 19-1, he wasn't ready for a Triple G fight just yet, whether it is because lack of opponent or whatever the case may be. He stepped up, and that's fine. A lot of the stuff that Triple G, one of my homeboys, said that, basically Triple G was toying with, just basically toying with Monroe to a certain degree. I understand. I felt this point. I personally don't believe that you're gonna sit up here and willingly take punches to the face because you wanted to put on a nice show. But hey, it is what it is. I would like to see him intentionally take punches to the face and toy with Canelo like that, because I don't think he'll do that. I think Canelo has power. I mean, we all know Canelo has power behind his punches, both hands, and he has faster hands. I think he toyed with Willie Monroe because of the simple fact that at 160 pounds, Willie Monroe's power, it doesn't, is not translating there. Willie, and Gennady Golovkin could eat those punches easy, and he could just walk right through them, because that's kind of what happened. You cut off the ring, you can walk right through an opponent if his power is not there. So it's sort of like what Pacquiao did to Algieri. You know what I mean? So, and that's what happened with like I said, I look forward to more Willie Monroe Jr. fights. I think he's good. I think he hasn't even hit his prime yet. I still think he has time to develop his power. Um, and he hung in there for 6 rounds. I can understand why he said no mas. Too many punches to the 2 knockdowns in the second round, plus that one. A 10-7 round, a 10-8 round for somebody who doesn't have power he's done. He's done. Um, but what did we learn? I don't know about Golovkin. I mean, does this prove that he does he still need to fight A1 fighters to get a good beat on him? I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's shown the ability to do what he's done against B and C level fighters. He's done that. So I'm not mad at that. So I don't know. I don't know. I still want to see him fight Erislandy Lara. The Andre Ward fight is out there. It's a couple of good fights with A1 boxes out there. I personally think Peter Quillen is running from him. And it's a few others. But I hope that I hope we start to see great fights from him soon. So that's my prediction. I mean, that's my afterthoughts. I holla.